Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, founder and head professor of FUNN University, welcoming you to Craft Roulette, the ultimate paper crafting game show. We don't really know what's going to happen. We just shoot craps here and have fun. It's a creative process experiment. It's kind of like improvisational crafting, which, you know, at some point in anybody's craft time, you've got to improvise on something. Either that or you just copy in, but even that you have to decide to copy. So here at Craft Roulette, we do it a little differently. We just put it right out there and say we're going to improvise on the whole darn thing. We're going to let a wheel decide what we're going to make. And it's a fun thing. It's a great way to start the weekend, isn't it? It's Fun Friday after all. So, I think there's probably some new people here. If you have been here before, it would be great if you would share us so that some other people could be new people. And we do have a little video explaining what we do here at Craft Roulette. Here we go. Thanks for being here.
What is Craft Roulette? Craft Roulette is a paper crafts game show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. Each category has 24 possible options with a combined possibility of 331,776 unique projects. Whoa. While we try to keep each episode under an hour in length, the fun doesn't stop there. You can play too. Complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters set in this episode. You'll have 48 hours to submit your project at CraftRoulette.live/submit. See your work featured on next week's episode and on CraftRoulette.live. Back to the show.
And that's what we do, week in, week out. This is number 23, episode number 23. I didn't even start counting real episodes until episode 21, so this is like a new show to me, and we are still remaking it. But I think we're in pretty good shape. I think we have lots of people that come every week, which thank you so much. And we just have a good time. We have a lot of people submitting cards that we get to review and show off here. Speaking of which, I'm going to do that in just a minute. But we do have you do see it on the video. You can send in a card by digital, you know, like a picture. Gosh, where's my tongue? But a picture, so I don't have to wait for anybody in New Zealand, for instance, to get their card here. And then we show it. We show it on my blog on Mondays, and then we show it right here on the show. Are you ready? I'm going to pull my chair up so I can get to my buttons. And here we go. Let's see what we did last week. Down there, we see the project, colors, element, and a random throw in to cause all sorts of problem choice. The project that we did last week was a birthday card. Well, we all like a little birthday card, so that was pretty easy. Colors were pink and black. That's not very hard either, because a lot of us really like pink and black, even though when I was reviewing all the cards I was going, I feel like I'm in a Barbie aisle. And then the element was the one that really threw us off, was sunshine. So sunshine with pink and black took a little bit of creative ingenuity, but the girls that sent in things rallied. They did it, and you're going to see that it's really fun what they did. And then just edge distressing. It could have been with ink or roughing it up, whatever you wanted to do to distress the edge. So anyway, this was one I did, and I've got to find my little button here. Here we go. And it was just with an HBD. That was a real easy way to say happy birthday. And that ended up kind of being a fun little card. I added a few things after the show, but basically I did that during the show. This one I did after the show, but it was fun. I carried over a few ideas from the first card with the little dots and things, which I thought was just a fun little thing to add. And look at that little happy heart. I think it looks like dimensional. I did pop it up, but it looks curved because of the embossing folder that the embossing die gave it a little bit of curvature. So that was a kind of a fun little card. You can see the birthday card. You can see it's pink and black. You can see the sunshine in the mat. And then I edge distressed it with the scissors. So, oh, Sue's sneaking on. Good for you. And then this was another one that I worked on during Craft Roulette. And the same embossing folder that I used on the other ones. It was a great folder. That is a heavy-duty embossing folder, too. It's not for lightweight paper. It will rip it to shreds, and it's a really strong embossing folder, so it was a lot of fun to use. I really liked being able to use it in different ways, like off to the side, behind as a mat, in the center, and working with it like that. So it was kind of a fun little twist. I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't had Craft Roulette to inspire me. So let's see what the other people did. Oh, Sue, I hope you're still here. This is hilarious. I was saying that these were lollipops, and I've been saying it for 7 days now because Sue was the first one to get the card in. And I was going, oh my gosh, they're lollipops. Well, I just found out they're balloons. But just suffice it to say then that creative expression is... it's subjective. It's subjective to the artist, and it's subjective to the person who's looking at it. So that's a great case in point. Yeah, there's Leah. Hiya. Yep, isn't that cute though? I thought it was just a wonderful little interpretation and very creative. And Sue, I bet you had your yoga pants on for that one. That stretched you. Good girl. This is one of our regular contributors, Lee from Canada, and she brought the bling when she made this card. I love that sun with a big fat gem in it. I mean, to tell you, that thing has some punch, doesn't it? It says, I am the sun, and you are going to look at me, and you are going to have a happy birthday, or I'm going to just hop off and hurt your toe. So no, it was really cute. It's really cute. Very pink, very black, lots of distressing on the edges. She even rounded the corners and distressed several layers. Lee, you did a nice job. You really did. Bring on that sun bling, man. You did it. Thank you. Christy here in Missouri went wild. She got 3 cards in. So let's see what she came up with. I like this one. I like a little different shape for a focal point. Obviously the stamp worked really well with that. And then she nested it right there in the sunshine. She got it all in there. And if you didn't know it was sunshine, you might have thought it was a flower, or you could have made it, if it wasn't pink, it could have been a cog in a gear or something. I mean, you have a lot of, if I thought those things were lollipops and they were balloons, well, you could have this become all sorts of things. I think that's a really neat embossing folder behind it too. I can see playing with that one and having fun. Thank you for card number 1, Christy. Card number 2, she did another embossing folder, and you know what, I was looking at this, and she did another circle focal point, which the sentiment works perfectly with. I thought the most fun little trick that she did on this is that 3 layers with the outside layer being sunshiny. So I thought that was really clever. See, it didn't hold her back at all to think of the sun not being yellow or orange, or red, but pink. You know, it's the sunset thing. So thank you for card number 2, Christy. Then she just used the sunshine as the big focal point here. Lots of matting Christy does, which makes it very rich when you look at it. And more, it makes it more complicated and very fun that way. She's got little presents there, and she looks like she grabbed a little piece of embossing folder that she used on the last card. So hip hip hooray for the 3rd card, Christy. Wow, you go, girl. You're always welcome here. Thank you. Are you giving her some love over there? I'm not checking. Give her some thumbs up. She worked hard. Now this one, I will tell you this. Gail is here tonight. Gail is new to not FUNN University. Gail is new to Craft Roulette. This was her first week, I think, that she was here. And she put in, I don't remember how many cards. We're going to have to count. But she went nuts over it, and it was so fun. Look at this little card. I think there's a trick to it, and I think it's, I don't know what it is quite, but I've seen some allusions to it. But it's got that little funny thing, and you pull it, and it does something. But we will have to learn more about that, I'm sure, in the days to come. So anyway, I think that's a really sweet card. I always have loved those little flowers. Kind of a watercolory look. It's I like how hers is, we had a really bright, bold pink before. Now we were switching over to a little softer pink. And I think that's a neat way to look at it and say, oh yeah, there's so many things you can do. And Gail came in. You know, I have always liked this pattern, this layout for cards, and I never think to use it. So it was really fun to see. I really like how that she used it to remind me, because there are so many card layouts, right? The detail that she put in to bring out some of the qualities of this card is a nice little touch. She has some little stitches around that she drew in. She's got the little pretty butterfly there, and she's got a couple layers to pop him up and make him special. Gail, it was fun to have you, but we're not done, because here's her card number 3. And this one takes the cake, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. She's got a shaker card going on. She's got sunburst going on. She's got a cake that doesn't, I feel like somebody's going to jump out of it. It's so big and pretty. She's got twine, but it's all very tastefully done. And she did a beautiful job. I like how she has that little drawing around the edge of the mat, and how it stops at the sunburst, jumps over it, and starts up again. Those are little things that really mean a lot in an overall look of a card. So, well done. You are always welcome to come back and give us some cute stuff, Gail. Thank you so much. Judy's here. I just saw her go by. And you aren't late. We just got started. So this is, Judy has, I think, 4 cards this time. And she uses the same embossing folder, I don't know what it is, a couple times. And but with great different results. So this one, look what she used for the mat. It's like silver, or glitter paper, and you can see the little pieces. It's like grout, glitter grout. You think Judy, I don't know. Maybe you need to go into construction and have some glitter grout in the bathrooms. I bet you'd do so. I can hook you up with some people. I can. So, Judy, that was great. It's really cute. And I think you said that your sister likes pink and black, and you were going to send one of these cards to her. This one, you've got some gold in the background this time. So now you've got gold grout. And this one's really pretty, though. You've got the sun rays going all over the place. And you've got the sentiment that goes along with it, with hello, sunshine. Which, that takes another level of attentiveness. So, well done. Well done. Let's see the next one. Here we go. We've got another one of these little sunshine cards. Did you see the little special touch in this card? It's the sunglasses. I don't know if they're paper or if they're like an enamel pin or what they are, but they are cute. And I was wondering if they were like really dark ruby colored glasses. That's what I like to pretend, at least. Fun little touch with that whole thing of the sunshine theme, and pulling out some ideas from here and from here and from here and combining them all into one. That takes some thought, and I really appreciate seeing that in our contributing submissions. I like them all. There's always something to learn from them. So fun. I love it. And here is her 4th, but I think I said this is her 3rd. I don't remember. Anyway, here's that little die again that we had the glitter grout before. Now we have a pretty pink grout. And that is a cool little sunshine. It looks almost like Southwestern. So this card would be, in my brain, would be real pretty in adobe kind of colors and brick reds and some turquoise and some golds and things too. I think that you've got a card there that you can use again and again. This would also be very good for quintuplets, because there's 5 happies. So that made me happy. Thank you so much. Anna, we're our little Canadian friend here. There's so many details going on in this card. I think that is clear embossed sunshines in the background, and that just adds a lot of texture. And then she's got the sunshine for a sun with a shaker card. That's a lot of work. That card is a lot of work, and it is just really sweet. And I love that bold statement of happy birthday, you know, because you have a very bold background with that rather thick frame on your shaker card, so you would have to have kind of a bold statement on that. You couldn't do a small script. You did a good choice. So that was awesome. Thank you so much. And here we have Jackie. I saw her name go through there, and we've got a happy, sweet, lovely light pink card here with a very, very happy sunshine. Is that some Nuvo drops on there or something that you made the eyeballs with? It's cute. That's a great little die to do the happy and then the little birthday. That's a nice, you know, I think it's kind of cool when you can mix up your scripts. So not if you go to the pharmacy and the scripts get mixed up. That's not cool. But this is cute. So this one made me happy. I always like that pink paper. And, you know, I have a stencil or something with a diagonal in there. It makes me think I could do little dots in those diagonals, and that would be a cute background. So thank you so much for that idea. I'm gonna make a note of that one. And then we have Patty. And I think, Patty, was this your 18th week in a row that you have submitted a card? Girl, I cannot thank you enough for your faithfulness. And Annie, give her a pat on the back. I know you're sitting right by her. This is a cool little card. Look at I didn't have anything else like it, did we? I like the strips and how they're kind of jaggedy in their way they go together. And you distressed each one of those strips. Girl, that's going above and beyond. That's a way to do it. And then you've got I was looking at it and studying it a little bit, and you've got a little die border in there too. I mean, you've just got all sorts of little subtle things that you don't see maybe first glance. You've got a happy sunshine, or hello sunshine. You got the whole thing going on with the sentiment and the parameter. You've got a really cute little sun, and a sweet little card. You know, 18, trying to use those scraps. Well, that's right. Gotta use those scraps. Can't throw them away. Dang, dead gummit. That's why we do art journaling too. So you just keep sticking them on there. But I think that's it. I think is that it? Yep, back to the moi. So let's go back to this. That was great. Everybody pat yourself on the back. Kiss your brain. You did great. You guys, when we're doing the wheel tonight, keep in mind that you could be on the show next week inspiring all this audience, and that's a nice thing to do. Don't you think that's I think it's a nice thing. So next on I've got my little list up there. What is Craft Roulette? Oh, you know what time it is? It is time to find out what we're going to do this week. All right, wheel cam. Do your thing. Okay, so when we do wheel cam, as you see, we have the super glue guys right there on the number one. The super glue guys were, you know, I've got them right here. Let me show them to you. They haven't been out. They've been sleeping for a couple months now. I think it's time for them to show up. These are the super glue guys. Ta-da! They are old empty glue bottles from Close to My Heart. And their motto was, I want to keep you stuck on paper crafts. So they've followed me all these many years. They used to have more of a following. I've kind of let them, they're old, you know, they're old. I gotta give them a little rest. But they do have a Facebook page, and it's filled with kids' ideas, not that I've come up with, but that I've just shared. But so if you're ever looking for, it's like a huge Pinterest board for kids' ideas. It's cute. So anyway, we have the super glue guys on number one. Then you see on the screen there, we spin for the project, which there's 24 different projects that I have listed. We spin for the color combinations, which can be very open to interpretation. We spin for an element, which usually means what the images we're going to be using are. And we spin for some random crazy thing that, like a technique or an embellishment or something along those lines. And that's what we do. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm feeling ready. Okay, let's just give it a spin to see how it feels. Feels a little tight. Oh, it went around all the way to itself. If we got all ones, we'd have some fun. But we're going to mix it up. Let's go. We are spinning for project. What will we make this weekend? 14. You know, I was looking at the list today and I thought, purse card. We haven't had purse card yet. I bet you this is the night. Anything else you want to know? Oh yeah, I'm not kidding. I did see that. I thought, purse card. I got to remember what I was thinking when I put that on the list. Let's see what kind of colors we're going to make our purse card with. $17. Coral plus 2 other colors. So like a real pretty orangey pink and 2 other colors that would go with that on a purse. The neutrals are always a given. You can use neutrals without counting that as a +2. But it's just like a wedding. You know, marry +1. So it's coral plus 2. So okay, those are that. I like those colors. I like them very much. Element will be, what will we see on that purse card? I hope it's not something so wacky. 10. A car or a truck, of course, yes. Well, maybe car, truck, purses are always very popular in coral colors, aren't they? What is that? I'm hearing you groan and laughed out there. And then what is our random element to throw us really into a dither? 21. Masking. Okay, that's easy. Masking. Cars or trucks? Coral, cars or trucks? You know, girls like coral cars. I think a coral truck for a car or for a purse could be pretty fun, honestly. Really, I do. I think we may have something here. So we have a new thing here. This is called Wheel Review. This is when we do have guests, you girls that are thinking about being guests, this will be split into 2 and you and I will both be on and we'll talk about this part of the show. Are you ready for that? Okay. So we would be talking about purse cards. What the heck is a purse card? Okay, so you could have a purse card on a top of a regular card. That wouldn't be too hard. Or you could make a purse card be a shape of a purse. There's some girl, maybe there's somebody that makes all these really cute little purses, paper purses. I can't remember her name, but I followed her. Was it Inking, Idaho? I followed her for years. I've kind of forgotten about her, but she made so many, and she would sell all these kits and things. It was really cute. Girls like pickup trucks. That's right, Julie. I used to drive a pickup truck. Okay, so I drove a Ford 250. It's a 3/4. I don't remember, but it was big. It was very big, and I'm not. And the little headrest was so tall that people couldn't see me driving from behind, and so there would be. And then I'd have we had a license plate, it's a 6 gun. So I was already a marked girl. So they'd drive by me and they'd sneer. But anyway, they were always glad to see somebody was actually driving. So a purse card with a truck, I'm good with that. Corals, like I said, this is a coral coral. I'll think of some more colors. I like lagoon or juniper with something like that. So I think it needs a little punch, but a little lagoon, some smoothie, I'm thinking. If it's a truck, it might be out in the grass. So maybe we'll use some pretty green too. I think that would be pretty. Anyway, so we're doing the purse card. We're going to do coral plus 2. Other things that would look pretty with coral would be something like some yellowy colors and some pinks. So you could go kind of monochromatic with it too. And of course, you can always have neutrals and then just have a pop of coral plus a couple other cards or colors. So that's all good. Car or truck. I do have a stamp with some cars and trucks. Okay, this makes me think car. Volkswagen, I have a cute little bug stamp, so that would work. That would be cute for a little purse. Okay. And use some kind of masking. Masking won't be very hard. You could mask the little car and then do some blending around it, or draw a road underneath it or something like that. What are you guys thinking? See, this is the point where I will have somebody to bounce some things off of, but it'll be fine. It'll be fun. Does a van count as a car or truck? Absolutely. We're very, very loosey-goosey here because creative process is very open to interpretation. We aren't like, you glue this here, you glue this here, you cut this only at this measurement. No, we're not like that. It's Friday, man. Let's loosen up. We've been doing what the boss said all week. Let's do what we want to do now. So, yeah, it was Inking, Idaho. Okay, so so if you are in the audience and you want to be somebody that sends in something, go look at Inking, Idaho. She's got some darling purses. All right. I got my paper here. I'm going down to paper cam. I got my paper here. I've got some pretty colors. I think I'm going to be using right there. So one of my options would be to have a purse card that's shaped like a purse. So you could have something along that line with a string that would go over, and a nice flap just for decoration, and something cute there. And then you could put some, you could stamp random stamp cars in here, or you could have them going across here with a little tree and a little scene. That would be outstanding. So you could make it the whole shape, or I don't know which one I want to do yet. This would be easier maybe, but no, not necessarily. If you have this is an extra little growth there. If you just had a car and you put, it's like surgery because I'm looking up at the monitor and I don't see. Okay, so then if you put a little purse on here, you could do it that way too, and then you'd have a nice little, or you could have a purse here and then break it into different cars and trucks and make it like that. I really didn't think much about this, except that when I put down purse car in my original thought, it was like this. I didn't really I'll hit it sometime. I didn't really think anything else, so I probably, since this was my first thought, I'm going to stick with this guy and do something along those lines. What do you guys think? Do you like these? Which one do you like? Yep, trucks would be great too. Like I said, I love trucks. So I had some very happy times in my truck, except parking. I hated parking. Okay, so what we should do next is give me a minute to think. And while I'm thinking, we're going to go ahead, get your keyboards out, because you are going to want to enter 1 through 24. Because it's giveaway time! Yes, yes, yes! We have a little card here with a little goodie in it, and we're going to give it away tonight. So put your number in, 1 through 24. If somebody gets it first, and the wheel lands on it, they get to keep the prize. But if you get the number and nobody else gets it and it lands on it, you get the prize. So here they come. You've got 34 more seconds. We've got some good numbers coming in. Christy got the 18. Gail got, Sue must not be on. Sue always does 13, but that's okay. She must be back at work. Oh, look at all these numbers. Yep, if you see a number that has already been put in, don't put that one in. Get yourself a new number. Yep, I think Katie did. Okay, good. Just enter once. We're only going to take the top one. So whoever gets it first gets the prize. It's time to spin. Okay, good luck to everybody. 1 through 24. Who's feeling lucky? Like thinking they knew it was gonna be purse night. 21. Who had 21 first? I see a 21, but let's see if there's any other 21s at the top. Jan Palmer. She won last week, I think. Good for you, Jan Palmer. It will be coming your way. You said it made your day to get my card, so we're gonna make your day again. Yay! Yay! That's nice. All right, so I gotta check my list again. What am I supposed to do next? I had the giveaway. Oh, I know. This was a new one too. Because I have a side hustle too besides Craft Roulette. This is just fun. Let me play for you my Fun University ad. You tell me what you think. I'll be right back. Hi, thank you for tuning in to Craft Roulette. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about my other project, Fun University. Fun U is my online papercraft art school geared toward those who like to create. I'm live for 15 plus hours a month in our digital classroom. All lessons are recorded and archived in our library. Each lesson is paired with extensive documentation, extra examples, digital guides built on our own unique guide system, student galleries, and more. We have a unique think outside the kit approach to card making, scrapbooking, and miscellaneous papercraft art. We are perfect for the crafter who embraces the creative process and wants to thrive in the medium of their self-expression. Check us out at FUNNuniversity.com. The first month of classes is always free. And that's what we do. Isn't it fun? Yep, that's what we do. We one little cute thing, because I know you guys all like cute things. One thing we've done this week was we've been doing slim line. I didn't say Slim Jim. I'm so proud. Cards, and we have that little design thing. So I made some samples for my slim line design. So anyway, we do a lot there. It's really fun. We'd love to have you. All right, let's get busy with our purse card. Okie doke, down to paper we go. Oh, I forgot to get my stamp. Well, there you go. Well, you're still here. I'm still here. It's all okay. Oh, Connie says it's a great one. Yay! Thanks, Connie. We're gonna go ahead. I got some booger there, so we're gonna put that on the back. Maybe I should put it on the front and cover it. You know, you could do the purse card and then. I'm visualizing here. Do I want? Maybe. No, I don't think. You know, it could make kind of a fun interactive thing too, where you have the thing coming over and a thing going down. And you could do that with, okay, I'm probably thinking way too much, but okay, this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to do something a little different that I've never done before, because of course, why would I do it the same old way? Let's try making a purse that's the shape of a purse on top of the card. Like so. I like this. I wanted that bigger, but that's okay. And then we'll make it like yay wide, just a little bit smaller than this. I'm just gonna pull over to come over here to my little trimmer. And I think I'll slant it just a little bit, and hopefully I got it slanted the right way. Sometimes I don't do it right. And okay, so I slanted this side, so I'm going to go ahead and that's the wrong way. So, oh, right brain, left brain. This is where it hurts. Let's do it this way. So if you do it, let's see, this goes this way. Right brain, left brain, this is gonna hurt. And then we're gonna go ahead and do it this way. And I'll cut along that line. And nobody will be the wiser because it's on the back. Right? And if it's not a good cut, nobody's gonna know either because it's on the back. It's okay. You gotta give yourself some some leeway in this world. Okay, so that's going to be cute. That's going to be a cute little purse. It's going to be, and then I got to grab my stamps. I know where they are. How many stamps do you guys have? I have a few. This is going to be in the bin that is, I call person, place, thing, and ideas. And it's an old one because that's what I've been working with. There's that little truck. I don't think that one is the right style. I want something a little, the stylizing, I want it real basic. That's the one I want. I want it kind of, it's for a, why purse card? I'm thinking a little kid purse card. So I think I'm going to do the cards down here because that's a bigger space. I like it. Okay. So if I put this on this way, this is such an old set and it's so cute. So cute. I've made many things with that set for kids. I used to do it for some of my students. Okay, so if I do my smoothie, I think I'm just going to random stamp the cards. They're going to be, oh, we wouldn't want to be on the highway with them, but it would be fine on a purse. We don't mind being on a purse with them. So we do want to have this guy hanging out so that we see him. That kind of a, so instead of starting up there, I'm going to start down here. That's going to be cute already. And then we'll give him a little space because Coral was, you know, I'm thinking that, oh, Katie, you have too many. Now, I'm not sure that's possible, but maybe. Since I have Coral as my first choice, I think I should give it some kind of special treatment. It's just my own rule, though, you know. All right, then I'll just wipe that off. I think I want some kind of background, but maybe, you know, I'm thinking, I am thinking, that's for sure. I think we'll do green, and I think maybe polka dots. I'm on a polka dot kit. Okay, sometimes that happens. And we'll add a green in between. I don't want it to come up wrong, so I'm giving it a little extra love here. Sherry, I'll wipe this off. Hang on. There we go. I know Sherry always reminds me to wipe off my mat. She's taught me well. This is not going to be a hard card to do. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and then we have room just for a little nose. They're all going the same way. I don't know where they're going, but they seem to be all going the same way. Okay, so then Mr. Lagoon. I was going to have this be paper. Oh, well, it's okay. And then we'll get my high-tech stamp out. I did this last week, but it's such a good go-to. When Steven started working with me on FUNN University, he would pull out oh, I did. Okay. Let's try it again. He would pull out a pencil from my little caddy and go, "There's none of your pencils have any points," and it's because they were for this, making erasers or eraser bumps, points, pops, whatever. Yes, I see. This was smoothie. You're going to get a smooth ride, Patty. So smoothie, sweet leaf, and lagoon. But smoothie is the only one that's on the list. You can see it right there at the bottom, right somewhere. Coral +2. So that's what I'm calling. The one that I have is called smoothie. So, okay. See, looky how cute. Looky how cute. Okay, I've got some little gray paper. I'm wondering, it's real subtle, and this isn't terribly bright. It might make a cute top and then a little, tie it together down here. And I think I have some gray twine. So if I go back and forth like that, that's just because I can't stand the freezing part. And, you know, you could do it on the back too. But no. I forgot. I'm going to put it on top of a card. Now, if I'd made it smaller, it could have been like that. That would have been nice too. But there's no one way. You know, that's the deal. There's no one way. I think I might do a little edging with a light gray for my, and then use this paper. Oh, that doesn't look so light. I think it's the sponge. It's not the ink, it's the sponge. I am notoriously bad sponge taker carer of. If I'm, somebody could probably report me to sponge abuse hotline, and I would have to just plead guilty because I'm terrible. I just don't take the time. Okay, I wonder if I could find a little, and then put that on top as a mat. Oh gosh, don't trip yourself up, girl. Almost. Okay, I'm gonna get my little stash here. Right, it does have, it is pinkish, a little pinkish, a little stinkish pinkish. Is that it? Close enough. I think we're gonna do that up here. I could make it bigger. I could make it like that and do a little, that's kind of cute. See what happens there. And then just round it a little bit. Do I even have a corner rounder anymore? I think I have a really old one. Oh yes, that's right. I had a corner rounder and I got mad at it and I threw it away. So this is my really old one, and I've lost the frame to it. But, and corner rounders, oh my god, golly, they were like one of the magic things of the supplies that I first saw. I don't know why we're freezing. It's not freezing outside, that's for darn sure. It's hot as blazes. Am I missing anything? Masking. Oh, I forgot masking. Okay, well, watch this. We're gonna do a really cheap, this is a cheap trick for my masking, but you know, I'm gonna do some pebble. Let's make sure it's okay. Yep, it's good. And we will just mask this little car right here. And we're gonna do some pebble. We're just not gonna worry about doing a lot of masking because I don't wanna. This is part of the creative interpretation, and not wanting to do something is legit. Like if I were to do a Van Gogh creative interpretation, I would not cut my ear off. It would be a legit creative decision. So I am masking, we are masking. Actually, that really did add quite a bit. I like it. It's a good idea. So yay for the fourth random choice. It's good. And I do have my head down, so oh, I'm frozen again. Dadgummit, Papina. I do have my head down, so if you're talking to me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope you're doing okay. Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be just fine. And then this guy is gonna just take over this top. So I think I will. Yep, I'm gonna go stem to stern on it. So I'm not gonna worry about having to cut it trim it. And it's gonna be kind of a bear anyway, so we're just gonna cut it in situ, as we say. Nobody says that. My husband says it. Okay, and then we'll just trim along the sides here. By golly, we're going to have cute little purses, what we're going to have, boys and girls. I think there's some twine on my floor. I think I saw it on my floor. And so, I don't know. That seems kind of bossy. It's not quite the right color either. Yeah, and it looks like a big dog tongue. I can't do it. I can't. Okay, it was a thought. It was a thought. It's a dumb thought. It was a bad thought. Bad thought. Maybe if I had a better color and it was a little smaller, it wouldn't look like a dog tongue. Maybe if it were green instead of, look, there's a little piece of, look, there's something. You could put something on that vellum. Nah. Maybe a little green wouldn't look like a dog tongue. It might look like an alien dog tongue, but not a dog tongue. That's not quite, yeah, that's good. Well, you know, it's paper and we can, it's not a big deal. We'll make it thinner. Maybe a button down here, button down, real button down. And maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe a little notcheroo. Notcheroo! I love to have some notches. You use lagoon. Okay. Do we have some lagoons? Looking through my scraps first because I don't want to cut a new piece for the love of Pete if I do. Hey. Jackie has good ideas. She has saved me before. I think it needs to be a little shorter too, don't you? I think that's better. And then a button. And then some twine. And then on this. Do I need this? Some gray maybe on the background? I don't know. I think it looks kind of dorky. But I'm okay with dorky. I could also put a little more gray on there. Yep, sure enough. Dadgummit, that wasn't just on the floor. That was just on the floor. Oh, come on. Let's do it. Let's get it right, guys. See? Oh, it's complete with, covered with dog fur. Let's see. You could leave it and then stamp and cut out the car. Oh, and use that. Oh, girl. Or you could do it like a circle and put a car in there, couldn't you? Let's see. Boy, we've got some smarties in the audience tonight. How cool. I love it. So, if I had a big, ooh, just use the die, right? Forget the paper, just use the die. So if I put the stamp in there, well, here's some dies over here that were cut from another project, from a previously used project. So that would be kind of a cool little thing. Are you guys checking on that ink in Idaho or something? You're getting some good stuff going on here. And then, do you ever do that where you are working on an idea and your hands just start placing it before you get there? Let's see, we could do a little stripperoo there too. Let's see what that would look like. Just for a little interest and a little break in the action. I'm very proud of what I'm doing right now because I am not gluing things down prematurely. That's a big deal. So if I have that there, and then we could put some kind of little sentiment right down. You like the circle? I think the circle is good. Oh, an Allen circle steering wheel for a for a buckle. Honk honk. I don't. That was going to take more thinking than I think I can do right this second, because I keep freezing. Is anybody else cold in here? Yep, Sherry, I think you're right. It needs something. It needs some kind of little matrimony. And I think my scrap box here is going to fail me. I do. I'm going to have to find some real paper. Some real paper. That's almost it. But okay, let's see if I even have any sweet leaf. Sweet. No sweet tea, but maybe some sweet leaf. Hot dog, I got a bunch. New sheet. Got to start somewhere, right? Okay, so if we do this big guy, a big honkin', let's see how big this is. This is, then I can put a smaller one inside. Let me trim it down so I can do the die cutting. Last week I did some die cutting and you could see me die cut and I went, oh, you know, I don't think I want that shot again. So you're going to get hands for just a minute, or just a beautiful thing to look at while I cut this. And then a little white one inside, I think would be lovely with the car. What do you think? What do you, I kind of like the green car, but I think the coral car would be good too. So there, whoops. Get that one out of there. And then we put a white one inside with the beep beep. I really wish I had a steering wheel thought here, because Ellen, that is a great thought. I want it. Maybe, you know, I generally go ahead and do a couple more cards before the blog on Monday. So is that one going to fit inside? I think so. You know, it could be, well, nah, I was going to say I could stamp on that. I could, but I'm not going to stamp on the little polka dots, but nah. We'll save that for that background thing. Okay. Yep. Let's see if we can get a car on there. You gonna park that car? Where'd it go? How can something get this messy so fast? Let's see what you're saying. Use more lagoon. Okay. Distress the circle with lagoon. Yeah, I think that with this it's going to be okay. Cut smaller circle and then cut in triangle. Oh, yes, that is very, very advanced. But I think I'm going to have my little car. Oh, my car doesn't fit. Okay, you may be right. You may be the winner tonight, you girls. Oh, for the love of Pete. So, if you have this, okay, so I'm frozen again. My temper's heating up. Nah, I'm fine. Okay, so Katie, you're saying cut smaller circle, then cut in triangles, adhere to bigger circle to be the steering wheel. So like the little, they are kind of triangular, and then they have something in the middle, like that says beep. Because we have a stamp that says beep. That would be cutest can be. And I'm thinking maybe a little to pop this up. This is pretty juvenile, so we can have a lot of colors. Juvenile, like my age. So it's okay if we have a little extra color here. I'm just going to put a little something. Man, steady hand. Maybe. Walk that across that little bead of glue. Okay. Boy, that card got messy. Whew. Okay, so then we have this, and we're going to do, I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous about cutting this into triangles? That's so silly. You're so silly. You're just a big old goofy girl. Okay, but I'm not doing it without help. So if we have this as the center, we are going to do, we're just going to do a Y. Why? Because we want to. And does that look like a steering wheel? Ah, the lagoon strip got a good thing. Good. Okay, so oh my. So I am going to cut on both sides of the Y though, because I want there to be a little gap. Or should we have the Y be the part? Well, we can try it both ways. Should the Y be the parts of the steering wheel? Or will it have just the illusion? The Andalusian. Okay, so we have our big Y. If I put that on a brad, would that be, you know, kind of fun? The top section needs to be wider. This part? Well, I think if we have the, you know, one thing, I think wouldn't it go this way? That looks like a peace symbol. This way. If I put a brad in there, you could actually steer it. That might be kind of a cool thing. And then put beep across there. Let's see if I can't bring Sherry. If I bring it down, it's going to have more weight. So I think I wanted this to be bigger in the first part, but I think I'm going to work with what I have at this point. Does that look like a steering wheel, or does it look like a Y? A Yugo. Is this what Yugo cars looked like? But then if I put something else in there, it'll be okay. I really do want to make it a steering wheel. I really do. Okay, I'm going to go for it. It's just paper. If it's not perfect, it's okay. We are going to be fine. I have received good counsel from many, many talented people. Then I got to figure out how to put that strap on. And the deal with cutting this Y out, then it will fit better than if you just did the 3 pieces, and it just wouldn't look right. Okay, so now it looks like I'm really not angry. Okie doke. So I'm going to put some adhesive up here. I'm going to do the belt and suspenders trick because I do not want this sucker to come off. That looks pretty in the middle. Oh, but it's not straight. So many things to consider. Okay, well, you know, I'm going to just glue it down. In a perfect world, it would be it would move. It is not going to be that moment. Where's my beep? See, it's got a beep. Or nonstop fun. That would be kind of cute. Nonstop fun. That might be really cute. And then beep inside. I like nonstop fun. You know, it's kind of the brand. It kind of looks like a peace symbol. Yep. Yeah. Except it's not this. It would be upside down. It's an upside down peace symbol. I don't think that means it's an anti-peace symbol, but it may be. That would just, I just don't know. Let's do this one. It looks like a stop sign, and then it will no longer look like a peace symbol. Upside down or not. Yep, the old German VW. So we'll do this, and that will stop that silliness. Hexagons, hexagons. This should be popped up too, shouldn't it? Nonstop fun. And maybe that little blue thing should go all the way across. Can I do it? Can I do it? I can try. Put the beep on the gray above. Yes. I was also thinking maybe sneaking some beeps in, so we'll have to try some things with those beeps. We'll clean that side up here in just a second. I got some glue on there. It's okay. I do want to pop this up. Let me get some foam tape. I have had this foam tape since 2002. It was $20-some when I bought it, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so expensive. But it has gone through many, many groups, many customers, and it also has just been used for personal purposes, but it's old. But now they're like $40-some, and I think, oh, am I going to live that long to use that much? I don't have groups anymore. So I haven't gotten any new ones, but I'm still okay. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious sakes a days. So beep, maybe some beep on. Ooh, it could ruin it's that moment. Is it a mistake? Is it a mistake? Oh, go for it. For the love of Pete. Beep. Beep, beep, beep. This is when I start sounding like Lurch. I can't see it very well. Let's see. Maybe some scattered beeps. If you cut off some of the beeps, it's not going to say a nasty word, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, look at me masking. Okay, we are masking again. Eep. Oh, that's cute. Good choice. There we go. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. And one more. One more. Good. Stop. Well, okay. Stop. Stop. Stop while the stopping's good. I think what I'm going to do on this is poke a couple holes. That would work, right? Just a couple right here on the this. Am I frozen again? Hello. I didn't know. It's one of those nights. We at FUNN University have a scapegoat for such things. We call her Eunice. She causes all sorts of problems. I think I got lipstick. This happened last week too. I got lipstick on my twine or something. I'm obviously not used to wearing it. Let me cut off the telltale pink. Oops. Hey girls, I think we're on to something here. I think we're doing it. This does not need to be that long, but it does need to be long enough to be fun. You know, I could even, I'm thinking too much about this. I could even make this a little pocket or inside make it a pocket so that if a little girl did get this, I don't know, maybe, they could take it off the card and carry it. And then it would be an interactive. Oh my gosh. So if I took this and just did a little pocket, I could cut that down just a little bit to here. Okay, we're entering some dangerous territory. But it's okay because it's just paper and I'm amongst friends. There's no reason to be fearful. So then I can make this just a little pocket and she'd have a little purse. And if, one other thing, if I give it just a little, no, that won't work at this point. But if I'd made it a little thicker down here, it would be better. Then she could put things in it, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna just roll with this. A little snap, a little Velcro is probably what's going to happen here. But right now, I think I'm just going to put this on here. I do have some nice green paper. I could put it on there. Let's try that. Since I cut into this one. And I think we're going to have something kind of cute, guys. Oh, as long as it's coral. Oh no, I'm going green, I think, because I have it. Yep, I think I'm just gonna, I don't like it as much. But, you know, another thing, I could just do some sponging around there. Yep, I'm gonna need a little Velcro. You are right. I think I might just Velcro or sponge a little coral around there. So, to make Judy happy. And you're right, Sherry. Yeah. Oh, do I know how many yards were on that roll? I haven't a clue. So I think I will add some coral around the edge. I'm not going to dig for it right now because you guys have been very patient and having fun with me. But I will do that, and then I'm going to put that on there. And we'll put a little happy birthday or something sentiment in there, and we will have a really cute little card. A lagoon you think will look good? I'm going to have to dig up for that too. So Maybe a little bit of all of it. It does stand out nicely with the lagoon. You're right. Maybe in pieces. We'll be surprised. You'll have to find out on Monday. Lipstick on the Twine. That's an old country song, I'm pretty sure. I saw your lipstick. It was on that twine. You were out crafting with her again. Drinking some wine. Okay, you know what time it is? It is time for you to get your fingers on the keyboard. And you're going to, just as soon as it starts the confetti, you're going to type in 1 through 24. Only enter once, because we have another cute little card here with a little goodie in it. And let's do it. Now, here comes the confetti! Please center 1 through 24. When we get to the end of the countdown, we will we will spin the wheel. And whoever gets the matching number first will win the cute little card. So we have a 22 and a 19 and a 5 and a, they're going a little fast. 23 and 9 and 8. Oh, Annie says 8. That's right, Annie's there too. Annie gets to vote. And Patty even let her do it first. I hope she wins. And Ellen says 17 and 4 and 13 and 6 and 20 and I don't know, Tammy. Nice to meet you, Tammy, with 15. 24, I'm not sure which one it is, but anyway, I've got somebody else to do the numbers. You know, last week I went spinning this and I thought it was number 7 and it was number 1 or I thought it was 1 and it was 7. I don't know. You gotta watch me. And it's time to spin. So hopefully, whatever number it is, I'll be able to read it. Are you ready? Good luck to all. Bump, 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 bump. Did anybody have 19? Janet? Janet Flanagan. Oh, as long as I live. Well, have fun. Janet, you will need to DM me your address, my dear, and I will send you this. This will be your first one, so you get a special treat too. So that will be fun for you, I hope. And I thank you all for being here tonight. Yay! Just DM me. You know how to do that. If you don't, let me know, and you can DM me about it, and I'll tell you how to DM me. No, that doesn't work, does it? So it's been a fun night to have you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, the blog will come out Monday with the things that you send me over the weekend. You have 48 hours. But remember, I did it in just a few. So let me help you out on this. One more slide here. There it is. And this is how you can play along. Just complete a unique project of your own using the same 4 parameters: purse, coral, tracker car, and masking. You have 48 hours to submit to, this is important, CraftRoulette.live. There's a form, and you just put it right in there. You just upload it like you're going to do a picture to Facebook. You will see your work on the blog, and then next week. So we have a lot of fun here. I'm glad that you joined us. I will be reading the comments, except for the numbers. I don't read those. And talking back to you, because I talk a lot. I save it all up for Friday. No. And thank you again for all your ideas. We made something cute. I think we did. I can't wait to see what you do. This is going to be fun. There's a lot of room for interpretation. So think on it, sleep on it, and then put it in at CraftRoulette.live. Plus, at CraftRoulette.live, you will see 22 weeks of splendor and lots of ideas. You guys, thank you so much. Kiss your brains for being here tonight. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll check in with you on Monday at the blog. Until next Friday, or sooner on campus. I gotta find my button. Or sooner on campus. You guys take care. Love y'all. Bye-bye.